To the ancient Greeks, astronomy and meteorology were one and the same because they both involved objects in the sky. In fact, the root of the word meteorology is the Greek meteoron, which means thing in the air. I mention this because many meteorologists, including myself, also love astronomy, and a NASA press release last week really caught my eye. You may know that astronomers have discovered planets orbiting stars other than our own sun. Nearly 500 of these so-called exoplanets have been discovered. In fact, a Penn State astronomer, Alexander Wolshin, co-discovered the first confirmed exoplanet in 1992. Nearly all have been detected indirectly by measuring small variations in the motion of the star that the planet orbits. And nearly all of the exoplanets that have been discovered are huge gas giants, and not at all Earth-like, even bigger than the largest planet in our solar system, Jupiter. Nonetheless, the discovery of exoplanets has intensified interest in the possibility of extraterrestrial life. Astronomers believe that the best chance of finding such life would be to look in what's called a star's habitable zone, the range of distances from a star where a planet can have water on its surface. A planet that falls in this zone and is close to the size and composition of Earth is called a Goldilocks planet because it's neither too close nor too far from the star. That is, not too hot nor too cold, but just right, as in the Goldilocks and the Three Bears story. Well, last week, astronomers announced the discovery of the first Goldilocks planet. It's smack dab in the middle of the habitable zone of a star called WxYz 581, about 120 trillion miles from Earth. The planet has a mass about 3 to 4 times that of Earth, which means it's probably solid and rocky with enough gravity to hold an atmosphere. Now, as exciting as I found this news, I was a bit disappointed in the scientific content of the NASA press release, particularly the artist's rendering of a lovely planet with patches of blue suggesting the presence of oceans of water. The problem is that as stars go, WxYz 581 is a relatively cool red dwarf, so its habitable zone is close to the star, where the star's gravitational pull is really strong, so powerful that the Goldilocks planet would always keep the same side facing the star. One side of the planet would always be light, the other side dark. The perpetual night side would be so cold that not only would water freeze, but so would the gases in the atmosphere, leaving the perpetual daylight side very hot and very dry. This isn't quite the way NASA shows it. If there's Earth-like life on this Goldilocks planet, it would probably be along the so-called terminator, the boundary between the super cold dark side and the super hot light side. Now, despite this glitch in communicating the science, this announcement really is remarkable. That astronomers have only looked at a very tiny fraction of the stars in our galaxy, yet have already found a Goldilocks planet, suggests that there are plenty of solar systems out there that could sustain Earth-like life. Paul is back with the extended forecast next.